Corona, and we'll observe the 2 minutes silence first.
Okay. Man, FI వాళ్ళు?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. I will start, sir. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. I. Satyanarayana Raju, FIE, past Chairman, Institution of Engineers, Telangana State Center. My colleague on the webinar, Engineer T. Anjaya, FIE, Honored Secretary, Telangana State Center. Past Chairman and immediate Chairman, Dr. S. Satyanarayana, and past Chairman G. Sudhakar and Council Member of Fellow Fraternity, distinguished guests, committee members, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to the Chief Guest, Dr. I. Satyanarayana Raju, and to all of you to the Royal Charter Day. The headquarters of Institution of Engineers India sent a letter dated 24th August 2020, desired to observe 9th September every year as a Royal Charter Day by the state and local centers of the Institution of Engineers India in a befitting manner. Pursuant to the above, the Telangana State Center of Institution of Engineers has decided to organize this event, that is the 9th September 2020. We are very glad to inform that the Institution of Engineers was granted by Royal Charter on September 9th, 1935 by the Majesty of King and Emperor George V, which was a momentum event, the annual of the engineering industry and education in India. The Royal Charter endowed by the institution with the responsibility to promote the general advancement of engineering among the members and persons attached to the institution. The Institution of Engineers has been recognized as scientific and industrial research organization by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. Besides the conducting its our own research and providing granting aids and UG, PG, and PhD students of engineering and institutions and also universities. The Royal Charter was accorded to Institution of Engineers to promote the general advancement of engineering and engineering science, their application in India, and also to facilitate to exchange the information and idea on those subjects among the members and the persons attached to the center. Dr. I. Satyanarayana Raju will give the more information about the Royal Charter Day, since I am limiting myself. And now it is my customary to introduce the chief guests to the allied, all the participants. With Dr. I. Satyanarayana Raju, that is ISN Raju is called. Everybody will call ISN Raju. That born on 28th February 1955 and obtained a degree in civil engineering and also post-graduation with the both distinction from JNTU Hyderabad, and he joined as assistant executive engineer in irrigation department of AP in 1976, and later was selected as deputy executive engineer by direct recruitment in 1982. He was elevated as executive engineer in the year 1991 and later as a superintendent engineer in 1997 to serve as a deputy secretary in Andhra Pradesh Secretariat uh, and also as the administrator in SC Vijayawada. Dr. Raju was promoted as chief engineer to head most prestigious center design organization for over 6 years till superannuated in June 2011. Out of academic interest, passion, and zeal, Dr. ISN Raju acquired higher educational qualification while in the service by acquiring BL, uh, MA and MPhil and PGD in all alternative dispute resolutions by Nelson University, and was awarded PhD by JNTU University, Hyderabad in 2015. During his service in INCAD department, he received the Best Irrigation Award in 2003, instituted by the Institution of Engineers India, and Best Nodal Officer at state level by the Honorable Chief Minister of Government of AP in 1996, and many other merit awards while working in Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram, Krishna districts. On the occasion of the Independence Day and Republic Day, and he presented over the 30 technical papers in IEI and also various fora. Dr. ISN Raju, associate with the Institution of Engineers since 1983, and he presently life fellow member of the Institution of Engineers India. He was a past chairman, Institution of Engineers, AP State Center, and also is the first chairman of Telangana State Center on 28/8 uh, 2016. And also a former council member, and successive governments have utilized his services by appointing as a member in various expert committees, and presently Dr. Raju is expert consultant to NABARD and RADF projects. With these few words, I once again extend hearty welcome to ISN Raju Garu and also all of you. Once again, I am very thanks to all the participants. Thank you one and all. Now I am requesting ISN Raju sir, please deliver your talk, sir.
I will share this screen.
Yes, sir. You can. Ratnam. Yes.
Sir, good evening to all of you, sir. So I feel it privileged to be the today's speaker and chief guest. So by our chairman, honorary secretary, and other committee members. So you all know that our Institute of Engineers is a prestigious institute with large number of technocrats. So we welcome you all for the Royal Charter Day. I prepared, I have gone to the original document of Royal Charter Day originally, and some of the important points I captured and presenting this PowerPoint presentation. Of course, you are all friends, so extempo English is not required. In mixing English and English to keep it lively, I would like to present before you. Thank you very much once again for giving me your opportunity. Ratna, ఇది మూవ్ అవుతారు లేదు చూడండి స్క్రీన్.
Next slide better.
Okay. Excellent, sir. So we are very proud of that our Institute of Engineers is celebrating 100 years. So, and with the culmination also, our chairman and secretary has planned to celebrate on September 14th and also Engineers Day on 15th. So we feel, I think it is the rarest organization in country and also elsewhere also, which celebrates about 100 years of in an organization. Many organizations might be there, but our Institute of Engineers, they have a largest number of corporate members. And unlike in other organizations, we feel proud that we are the members, corporate members of this institution, and we are the institution has given us to life membership to our membership in different categories. So this is the royal charter, that is the emblem what was there. Actually, the originally actually the Institute of Engineers was established in England. So it was actually given on August 28th. But our Indian chapter, Institute of Engineers of Indian chapter, the royal charter was incorporated on 9th September in 1935. So about Institute of Engineers India. So institution was established in 1920 and is working with headquarters in Calcutta. So the institution was granted royal charter by King George 1935, which is equivalent to an act of parliament under the British rule. Actually, that is actually in India with all our councils and other bodies, they got registered by parliament. But at that time, we are not received. India is not independent. So our royal charter governed our Institute of Engineers, and it was established in India. Since then, Institute of Engineers is rendering human service to the country in general and to the engineering community in particular, and especially the education for diploma holders. So many diploma holders there, from 1950s and onwards, they are doing job, but they do not have a facility to pursue their graduation. While pursuing their job, I think a few lakh of members of these diploma holders, they obtained a AMI by attending the exams conducted by the Institute of Engineers. So the objectives of Institute of Engineers is to promote, advance, accelerate the arts, science, and practices of engineering, to harness natural resources for the benefit of society, to provide continuing professional acumen among the fraternity of engineers throughout the country, contributing to their professional development and high standard of professional conduct. Actually, we got a, so professional ethics is one of the important thing that was governed by our Institute of Engineers. Professional ethics, actually now we are seeing that there is a race between consultants of various fora. So one try to excel the other by deviating the ethics or at the cost of others. But our Institute of Engineers, any member of Institute of Engineers observe that, so he must be on par with all his consultants and respect his colleagues, subordinates and superiors also, and should not interfere their work and should not let down. That is the uniqueness of our Institute of Engineers. We got the professional ethics governed by Institute of Engineers. To provide non-formal engineering education program, properly known as AMIE, Associate Member of Institute of Engineers, for the benefit of those who could not prosecute engineering degrees through regular courses. Of course, now a humpty number of engineering colleges were there. Actually, when our senior people are there, when you studied engineering, across the state altogether, there used to be about 6-7 engineering colleges. So chances are very remote for many people to become engineers, or many of the diploma holders to become graduates. So the only source and the only institution that in our Institute of Engineers made a few lakhs of diploma holders as graduate engineers. They are in very high positions, and some of them has become a bureaucrats also. So we feel proud that institution has elevated many of our brotherhood to the higher positions. They are serving the nation. As a member of Institute of Engineers, we are pan India. We are serving for the nation, and the Institute of Engineers is also recognize the service of India. And Mokshagundu Visvesvaraya is the father of engineers. It is Bharat Ratna awarded by our government of India, and we are celebrating Engineers Day on September 15th. It is a unique. None of the other engineers are given that Bharat Ratna. So this is regarding the first that royal charter at the court of Buckingham Palace, the 13th day of August 1935. Present the King's most excellent Majesty in Council. Whereas there was this day read the board a report of the uh, Common House of Lords of His Majesty Most Honorable Privacy Council, dated first day of August 1935, in the words following: Your Majesty, having been pleased by your order of the 21st day of February 1935, refer unto this committee the humble petition of Sir Thomas Russell, President of Institute of Engineers, and praying for the grant of charter of for incorporation of this said institute. That is actually beginning of the royal charter. And the lords of the committee, in obedience to your majesty, order of reference have taken said petition into consideration. To this day, do this day agree humbly to report as their opinion to your majesty that a charter may be granted by your majesty in terms of the hereunto annexed. So at that time, there is institutions do not have recognition like our UGC or Government of India, Ministry and all those things. And Royal Charter, the incorporation of Royal Charter itself, a recognition of any institution, whether it's a scientific research organization, an institution, or any body, or any association, and any society. So His Majesty, having taken into consideration the said report and drafting charter accompanying it, was pleased by the advice of the High Privy Council to approve thereof and to order as it hereby ordered that most honorable Marquess Jetland, one of the His Majesty Principal Secretaries of the State of that UK, that is Government of England, cause a warrant to be prepared for His Majesty Royal signature for passing under the Great Seal a charter in conformity with the said draft, which is hereunto annexed. That is the greatness of this one. The Institute of Engineers Royal Charter, India Royal Charter, that was the court of Buckingham Palace, the 13th day of August present, the King's most excellent majesty in court, whereas there was the day read at the board to report a committee of the Lords of His Majesty, most honorable Privy Council, dated the 28th day of the 1935, in the words of following: Your Majesty have been pleased by your order of 21st day of February 1935, refer unto this committee the humble petition of Sir Thomas Russell, President of Institute of Engineers, and others for grant of charter of incorporation of the said institute. Lords of the committee, in obedience to your Majesty said the reference, have taken the said petition into consideration and do this to agree humbly to the report as their opinion to your Majesty that a charter be granted by your Majesty in terms of draft hereunto annexed. So the important objects and purpose for which the Institute of Engineers India, hereinafter called the institution, that was charter was incorporated on 9 September 2000, that is 1935. Objectives are to promote and advance the science, practice, and business of engineering in all its branches, herein referred as engineering in India. You all know that in earlier days of engineering, the mother of engineering is only civil engineering. Subsequently, core engineering like mechanical, electrical engineering came into place. Unlike presently, about 15, 20 disciplines of engineering are there. So that is our Institute of Engineers has recognized the engineering of its branches, started with civil engineering, subsequently mechanical and electrical. To establish, subsidize, promote, form and maintain local association members belonging to institution and others engaged or intersected in space so as to assure to each individual member, as far as may be possible, equal opportunity to enjoy the rights and privileges of Institute. The beauty of Institute of Engineers is for the sake of administration, for the sake of governance. So all corporate members are on par, whether he may be AMIE, associate member, or member of Institute of Engineers, or fellow of Institute of Engineers. For the convenience of administration and governance, one will elected to the post of a president or a post of a chairman or a honorary secretary. But when consideration of membership is concerned, everybody is on par. Nobody is superior to anything else. That is the beauty of our institution. To promote the study of engineering with a view to disseminate the information obtained for facilitating the scientific and economic development of engineering in India. So you all know that research and development is very much required, because simply executing some projects in terms of dams is not sufficient. At one point of time, their age will be completed, and we need to, so again, to extend this life or to have a new technology in place for building a new structures or new projects. So by undertaking some research, Institute of Engineers in the initial days has stepped into the shoes to do that research and development activities. You all know that engineering, so and economic development go together. So when projects have come, the economy of the country will grow. So India is a full proof that Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, he got highest opinion about engineers. He prized that whatever the country has achieved is, but for the engineers, they have contributed to the nation. He cited example that the modern temple like Nagarjuna Sagar, Sri Sailam, and other important industries and all those things. They are all the engineering marvels that made the India to become one of the now almost is the fifth biggest the financially, economically positioned country in the world. To encourage, regulate, elevate the technical and general knowledge persons engaged in or about to engage in engineering or in any employment, manual or otherwise in connection with therewith, with a view there to provide for the holding of classes, to test by examinations and otherwise competence of such person, and to institute and establish professional studentship, scholarships, rewards, and other benefactions, and to go to give certificates of competency, whether under any act of the government of India, local government regulating the conduct and qualification of engineers and otherwise, however so. I told you, I already, we all know that so many of the, not only the diploma holders, even the other stream who did their PUC, who did their intermediate, so who did their 12th class also, they appeared for the AMAN examination and they completed section A and section B and taken the, as they become a graduates, and they are in very high positions and industries also. So that is the only platform at that time that has given that scope to upgrade our skills and also to get our engineering graduations and degrees also. To give government of India, the local government and municipalities and other public bodies and others facilities for conferring with the ascertaining the views of engineers as a regular matters directly or indirectly affecting engineering, to conduct to contact with the said governments, municipalities, and other public bodies and other in regard to all matters affecting the engineering. So this is a very, very important actually. So our Institute of Engineers is so not only meant to join the membership and also so awarding degrees and also some research work also. So we must work with the government of India and also just like our Telangana State Center, we must work with the state of Telangana and give technical solutions, because problems will be always there, engineers will be always there. So we cannot worried about the problems, solutions must be always there. So and presently our Telangana State Center actually coordinated with our government of Telangana, and on many issues also they have given their opinion reports also. And we feel proud that so during that G. Prabhakar sir time, so the Pranayata Chevella project that was prepared by our Institute of Engineers, actually that is a basis that was taken by the government of Andhra Pradesh at that time and sanctioned the project. Similarly, in urban drainage and other disaster management also, and sewage problems, water regulation problems, health problems, environmental problems, all these things our institution is taking to actually into the strong mind to give solutions, and for which every member is contributing their might, and ultimately government is also giving appreciation about the services rendered by our state center, and our chief minister and other ministers and chief secretaries and secretary of municipal administration, principal secretary of irrigation. So they got a lot of fondness to visit our state center. That is the highest opinion they got about the institution, because it is a selfless institution. Unlike other organizations, they will have that grant in aid from the government. Actually, our Institute of Engineers is self-supporting. Only it is the contribution of our own members and also the fees accrued by the AMIE. With those finances only, our institution is getting run, either headquarters or state center or local center. And our corporate members are so very broad-minded that whenever occasion comes, they won't mind to liberally donate and fund for the activities of institution, whether it may be for infrastructure or for the organizing international seminars, national seminars, and workshops. And we are proud that Indian Engineering Congress was held by our state center in 2014 and under the aegis of Sudhakar, and also very recently under the aegis of Dr. Rameshwar Rao Garu. And in the present juncture also, COVID, you all know that COVID is there. There is no possibility to have conduct these seminars. So by inviting to the institute and organizing in this one, even then, the very active role was taken by our Telangana State Center, and it has become a role model for the National Institution of Institute of Engineers also conduct a very good number of webinars on different matters, different subjects, which are very relevant to the present day of the country's progress and also the health of the human being and also society also. Also, to arrange and promote the adoption of equitable forms of contractual and other documents used in engineering to encourage settlement of disputes by arbitration, to act as a nomination of arbitrators, umpires on such terms and in such as seem expedient. So apart from that, serving the technical, sparing technical knowledge also, you all know that for constructing any project, any dam or any industry, so it goes by certain norms. So input of engineering is different. Also, contractual agreement must be there between two parties. One party does the work, other party pays for it and owns it. So for which lot of disputes will arise. So our Institute of Engineers has played a key role. So in arbitrating the disputes also, and our senior people, our president like our Prabhakar sir, GL Rao sir, SN Rao sir, they are all handled very critical, very typical these dispute arbitration disputes and settled so most successfully. So to the to the benefit adding in equity of justice for both the parties. So that's why Institute of Engineers is recognized as an unbiased institute, and a lot of governments and corporations undertakings are also approaching the Institute of Engineers to nominate arbitrators for resolving the disputes. And our Institute of Engineers India headquarters also. So they are empaneling the people, the engineers of that repute, and also the interest in the so arbitration cases also. To promote efficiency and just and honorable dealing and suppress malpractice and engineering. So what I told that so uh, I think easy earning money. I think that that is not a agenda of the Institute of Engineers. So whatever the quality of service, the quality of contribution, the quality and also the ethics in doing profession, and also showing more efficiency. I think apart from the technical knowledge, if you are more efficient, the goods can be delivered in shorter time. The benefits of project can come much earlier to this one to have the financial return of the projects. And the institute is one among such a great thing promoting the efficiency in engineering by giving extensive training programs, empowering them by conducting national seminars and international seminars, workshops, and all those things. That is one of the platform where we can a lot of things by hearing to the very eminent people. So to do all such other acts and things are as are incidental or conducive to the attainment of the above jobs or any of them, unless until bylaws for the time being of the Institute of Engineers otherwise direct. The council, the highest body, governing body of Institute of Engineers is council. So some people, I think it may not be exaggeration. Some people say that council is even above the president also. President must here to the council's advice in taking decisions also decisions. So council is supreme, and our Institute of Engineers and most successfully very senior people they headed this council as the presidents. They upheld the prestige of institute for the last 99 years. We are completing 100 years. The council at their last meeting prior to the annual general body meeting of Institute of Engineers in each year shall elect from among them number a president for ensuing year, and the president elected shall enter into this office at the ensuing annual general body meeting, shall be ex officio member of the council for the ensuing year. So that is actually tenure of the our president elected by council is for 1 year, but he will be ex officio for the second year also. Or annual general body meeting of the All India Council and also the states state centers also, that is very very important. During that general body meetings only the new president, new executive committee member, new honorable secretary, they will take charge. So that is a very, very important. And any member can attend to that. There is no restriction. Actually, every member is expected to attend this general body meeting. And last year, actually, sometimes we are very fortunate that Indian Engineering Congress was culminated. So along with this council, that is the annual general body meeting, and the present president also taken charge during that time. And so we are very proud that our Institute of Engineers Telangana State Center has well conducted the Engineering Congress and Annual General Body Meeting, which was appreciated by one all unanimously without anything, for which we must compliment the council members, the chairman and also the director SK and also under the secretary committee members also for giving for doing a wonderful job. And some members also they have contributed their might for every this one else. People are always in the forefront for contributing not only technical service but also contributing financially also to the institute. Of the council members of the institution, other than the president, such member as shall coincide with the total number of local centers for the time being of the Institute of Engineers shall vice president, and the said vice president shall be the respected chairman for the time being of the several local centers of this. So these are all incorporated from our chapter. And you all know that we got different divisions are there. So for every division, that number of council members will be get elected. That forms a council. And along with the chairman also, there will be vice president. Sometimes originally previously one vice president will be there. Now two vice presidents and also about three different regions also vice presidents were. They represent pan India. So if president is from north, the vice presidents will be from south. Like that, a good tradition is being maintained by our Institute of Engineers. So this is the presidential establishment of Institute of Engineers Royal Charter in India. The first president of Institute of Engineers shall be Colonel Sir Thomas Guthrie Russell, G. Russell, and the first vice president shall be Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Irving Singh, VD, Norman Bruce, Macbeth, Rao Bahadur, Karnapati, Venkatakrishna Swami Chetty, Alexander Podris, Harvey, and Khan Bahadur Muhammad Abdul Aziz. The first members of the council shall be the president, the said vice presidents, and all and the following past presidents. Past presidents also, so they will be part of this one else. And now the good tradition is there. So irrespective of the tenure when they worked for in every general body meeting, engineering congress, all the past presidents. So right from our 1920s, they will be invited. So that is the respect the institute is giving to the past presidents and past chairmen, sir. So I think Humpty, good number of members are there. I think this just only I am present. The screen is available. So we are all the members of the first Royal Charter that was incorporated on September 9th, 1935. So the following associate member of said association or institution, namely Alexander MacDonald, Birendranath Mukherjee, Radha Lal, and Raja Ram. So they are all the associate members of this one. And following members of the said association or institution, namely, I think good number of people are there. They are very respected, highly respected people. So they're representing the across the country and different areas. They're highly professional. Some of the even the engineering personnel from the the military also. They headed our institute as president also and secretary general also. And also the following associate members of the said association of Institute of Engineers, namely Alexander MacDonald, Birendranath Mukherjee, Radha Lal, and Raja Ram. That Birendranath Mukherjee is from this Calcutta. Actually, that is the highest respect to him. Actually, one of the building was named after him also. So category of membership. So now you can tell that you all know that initially they were all incorporated in one thing. A member of Institute of Engineers shall be entitled to the executive exclusively used after his name, abbreviation, designation MIE, Member of Institute of Engineers India. Associate member of abbreviated as AMIE, Associate Member of Institute of Engineers. A companion of the abbreviated designation, Companion Institute of Engineers India. An honorary life member of the abbreviated designation is Life MIE India. Life FIE now we are calling a Life FIE is also. An honorary member of abbreviated designation is MIE India. So these are the membership, and membership may be by awarding or some who are passing the AMI also they can be members. Even some of the graduates who graduated from engineering college also, so they will register themselves with the institution. They will be also called AMI initially. After certain length of service, they will become the member of Institute of Engineers, and after seniority and long service, they will become fellows of Institute of Engineers. Every person being at any time of a corporate member of the Institute of Engineers, so he shall be a corporate member, take or use the name or the title of the uh,
Chartered engineer.
actually this is chartered engineer. Actually, that is called a chartered engineer. So any corporate member, along with his membership also, he is a chartered engineer. So he can do consultancy. He is competent to certify for the municipal plans, and also he can mediate between the dispute between parties. And he is very valid. and get a chartered engineer. Now they're very popular in India, and people are asking for all engineers. You are a chartered engineer, Institute of Engineers. So that is the credit. So this is actually the benefit that Institute of Engineers giving. So all corporate members, they can register as chartered engineers. So now coming to establishment in India. So initially it was established in 1920 in Madras with Sir Thomas R.J. Ward at the time president. It was formally inaugurated in 1921 by Lord Chessboard, Viceroy of British India in 1935. So initially, the IEA obtained the royal charter of the incorporation from the King George. Already we have discussed on 5th September 1935 for the Indian chapter. This is Institute of Engineers Indian chapter to promote and advance the science, practice, and business engineering. So Sir Thomas G. Russell, President, that was the President 1933-34, led the successful petition of Royal Charter. Harold Williams served as president for a period in the 1950s. The IEA obtained the full membership of Engineers Mobility Forum, EMF, and also biannual international engineering meetings of 2009 held at Kyoto, Japan on 17 June 2009. So in Calcutta, actually in December 1930, the then Viceroy Lord Irwin, the foundation of its own private building at the 8th Gokhale Road in Calcutta is very famous. So our address is very famous in Calcutta. You can see the direction boards of 8th Gokhale Road Institute of Engineers. So that is the greatness of Institute of Engineers. Normally, very few municipal corporations they are giving that recognition of giving a signboard of directions to the Institute of Engineers. And the first it was in Calcutta that the honor was given. And you can see the signboards also to how to reach the 8 Gokhale Calcutta Road. On January 1st, 1932, the company's office moved into a new building on September 9, 1935 in relation to the state charter of the emperor and this one. So actually present building is also, it was a lot of improvements and infrastructure development was done. Here I want to tell again, so whatever development or infrastructure development is done by IEA itself with the contribution of members and also organizing some important international seminars and so having some surplus money over that one they are funding. Actually, all the past presidents, all the chairmen, they are responsible for the mobilization of these funds by keeping in fixed deposits and growing it to a certain stage. You can see the example of our Institute of Engineers. We could able to build a beautiful 4-story building at a cost of 9 crores. That is all purely contributed by our own corporate members and the services rendered by past president and chairman by most economically run the institution, keeping savings in the bank. In second paragraph of the Declaration of Minister of Engineers, so duties described briefly follows. Indian engineers to meet goals, objectives of the entity being established, they increase the general development of engineering science, implementation in India, people associated with the organizing and members of engineering related to topics of information providing facility to receive and give ideas. So facilitation is also important thing and generating ideas, whatever that generated, that must be shared with the society and shared with the government for the future of the country and future of development of the nation. The branches of Institute of Engineers slowly began spreading across the country. Initially started at Calcutta, that is headquarters. So later it was established, we got the branch, at that time they got branches, their time Mysore, Hyderabad, London, Punjab, and other centers are there in Bombay also. Centers were established. We feel proud that Hyderabad is the oldest center. So we have celebrated Platinum Jubilee also in 2000, I think it is 2012. So we have celebrated that one. So I think it is a very, our old building, people say that some recognition of this Kairta place was because of our Institute of Engineers building. That is a now archaeological importance, though we have moved to the new building complex also. Still that old building from which our institution started is a landmark in Hyderabad. It started in the time of Nizam of Hyderabad. So on May 1943, associate membership exams began to take twice a year. So you all know that there was a lot of demand. Even our Hyderabad state, our Telangana State Center, Restwell AP State Center used to conduct classes for AMI students, and we are conducting exam on dot. Actually, it is on dot twice in a year. That is December and between May and June also it will happen, because this year happened to be COVID. Our institute could not able to, our headquarters could not able to conduct it. Slightly it was postponed. So the AMI, the associate members who started from 1943, who could not get their graduation engineering, they can do this AMI examination. Whether if a diploma holder is there, you can appear for section B with some optional with leverage of certain subjects. Otherwise, even normal PUC student, intermediate student also, they can appear for section A and section B. In 1944, four major categories of technical operations were established. That is civil. So mechanical, that is the German word, it might be there, electrical and general. So general engineering. So four branches started. Different for each department head has to be elected for a term of 3 years. At that time, it is 3 years. So actually, with different that our engineering divisions are there. Silver Jubilee was celebrated in 1945 in Calcutta. And a lot of places, Bihar also, Madhya Pradesh, Sindh, Balochistan, Trivankur, what we call, these four locations, they have opened the centers. There are 5 fora of Institute of Engineers. You all know that. I think that is National Designs Research Foundation, NDRF, Water Management Forum is that there in Gujarat. Even we are proud that our Southern Region Center of Water Management Forum was established at Hyderabad by our state center. It is also actively conducting a lot of programs meant for the farming community. Safety and Quality Forum, Sustainable Development Forum, and recently the Skill Development Forum has also come. Rural Development Forum was there in Calcutta, and we are very proud that our Institute of Engineers got a autonomous organ, that is Engineering Staff College of India, that is to empowering the engineers to update their knowledge, to impart knowledge, latest technology, innovations, and also so the SKES, Indian College of India, that is established in Hyderabad. We feel proud that in the country, that is the national institute that was established here, and that for the contribution was great contributions were there by GL Rao garu, G Prabhakar garu, and all those veterans, and also and some our chairmen also played a very important role in development of this Engineering Staff College of India, and we are feel proud that our present chairman was appointed as the director of Engineering Staff College of India. And on this occasion, I am congratulating Dr. G. Ramesh Rao garu. The ISK will grow in parallelly with our state center also. The IE has been prominent in World Mining Congress, Federation of Engineering Organizations. Of course, that we have also organized this event by Hyderabad in I think, if I remember, it is 2014. The Commonwealth Council, CEC, the Federation of India, Dubeton, PIB, and Federation of Engineering Institutions of South and Central Asia, PIASCO, and our national presidents and past presidents, they are added to these international organizations. That is the International Mobility Forum. So they proved their worth, their standing by heading those organizations. And now our Institute of Engineers also established, apart from AMI, professional engineering, international professional engineering also. So anybody can take that certificate by appearing in exam. So international professional IPE is very valid. So all these international forms recognize the certificate given by our Institute of Engineers. It has no worldwide a number of worldwide bilateral agreements with other professional societies. So now we're coming to our establishment in Institute of Engineers, Hyderabad. So we must be grateful to that Nizam. During the time of Nizam, the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh Center of Institute of Engineers was born on 15th November 1938 as Hyderabad Center of IEI. At the time Nizam government was there, it was called Hyderabad Center, Institute of Engineers. It was inaugurated by Sir Akbar Haidari, the president of the Nizam's Executive Council. Actually, he did a lot of contribution for the institute, whether it for the allotting a land and also construction of building also, being in a good position, an important position in Nizam's government. He contributed, and whatever the foundation he has created, just our next, the further years, the institute has grown. After functioning in temporary accommodation secretariat and also Hyderabad Waterworks, later it moved to its prestigious world building premises in 1947, having much archaeological importance. Actually, our world building, actually, we feel very happy. I think a good decision was taken by our committee, and State Bank of India is functioning there, and it is serving not only our corporate members, many of the pensioners also coming there. That is the personal branch account, PP branch account is there. So now it has become very important because that old now we move to the new building. That old building, instead of keeping it idle, so and maintain as a that is a archaeological monument. So it occupied by our center, and also old that auditorium is also there. So we are utilizing that also. That old auditorium serve till the platinum jubilee as for conducting all these programs. While in AP State Center, we used to have a local centers at Visakhapatnam, Kakinada, Vijayawada, Warangal, Kadapa, and Tirupati are all actively associated with Institute of Engineers under the aegis of IEITSC. So here one beauty is either headquarters or state center or local centers. They function independently. So one do not have any jurisdiction except to support it or to encourage it, technical and all those things. Every local center or state center, they function on their own, contribute on their own, and grow on their own, and also contribute and serve the local governments and all those things. That is the beauty of Institute of Engineers. So your local center, based on the membership, some of the chairman of the local center, they will become the council members also. They will become a part of council member. So we have the credit that our in Hyderabad state center established in 1938 has promoted 5 presidents to the council, that Institute of Engineers. Just I will read those names also. Later in the year 2015, we have local center, four more local centers were established in Ramagundam, Srikakulam, Bhimavaram, and Anantapuram. So now, of course, now after bifurcation, they have gone to the AP State Center. They were newly established. Actually, by establishing new local center, the membership will grow and it will be accessible. For example, if Visakhapatnam local center is there, that comes under Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram, Visakhapatnam. And people, engineers in Srikakulam have little time to come out to Visakhapatnam to attend programs. So now Srikakulam center is there, so they can organize their own programs. With that intention only, we then council and president have established new centers. So due to bifurcation, you all know that due to the Reorganization Act of 2014, June 2nd, so the present new Telangana State Center was established because of some formalities of bifurcation, all the things. So it was during the general body meeting held on 28th August 2016. It came in on paper, it came on place. Of course, this time some formalities are required. Of course, the state might have divided in 2014, but center their formalities of the council proceedings and other things. Also, general body meeting has to done. So on 28th August 2016, the first general body meeting of IEA Telangana State Center has taken place. And now from that onwards, the IEA Telangana State Center is growing in a fast pace. The present Telangana State Center is having local centers at Warangal, Ramagundam, and Kottagudem. The Telangana State Center is one of the best state centers in the national country-wise. So conducting good number of international, national seminars, workshops, webinars, and standing first in the country, not one time. Actually, it bagged, including the last year, it bagged about 9 best state center awards. So from 1999, 2000, 2004, 2005, 2005, 2006, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013, and 2014. I think it was repeated, actually 2 times it was repeated. And recently 2018 and 2009. Our Sudhakar, he was a chairman during 2013 and 14. So when our state center were adjudged as the best state center, and also our chairman, Satyanarayana Garu and also Rameshwara Garu, they put strenuous efforts and to get award for 2018 and 19 to get the best state center awards. So on any account, so our center has got this much number of best center awards, though it was the award was established just only 15 years back or 16 years back. Out of 15 years, we got more than, I think, nine times we got it. The Telangana State Center has recently organized the Engineering Congress 2019 most successfully and received the best state center for the 2019 to its credit.
Ratnam, mute jai, Ratnam. Anja Sabhi mute jai.
So glory, we discuss about the glory of our Institute of Engineers. The state center returned 5 presidents to the state council of Central Council of Institution. Nawab Jain Yarjan Bahadur, Dildar Hussain. So we got endowment lectures on the name of Dildar Hussain also. Dr. K.L. Rao Garu. Actually, normally the period of president is for 1 year, but K.L. Rao Garu, 2 tenures he has he has become the president of the council. G.L. Rao garu, a veterinary engineer and a guide and a guiding factor, and G. Prabhakar garu. So they are all the stalwarts who are responsible for what we are seeing the present growth of this one. They are inspiration. Actually, the present generation of ours. So they inspired us, and now and we totally involved in the Ministry of Engineers activities. I boldly say that the inspiration of this Prabhakar G.L. Rao garu only, I first taken the membership in 1983. From that onwards, so it has become a fashion for me to work this one. And we feel proud that such a 5 presidents of from we are hailing from the state. I am telling you, from the mostly hailing from Hyderabad. They become the occupied the highest state. So I told you that a new building complex, the cellar plus 3 floors was constructed at a cost of 9 crores. Again, I am repeating. So no grant in aid has come. Even some loan was given by headquarters also. Or Satyanarayana garu, Sudhakar and other Rameshwara garu, they put a lot of efforts to clear that loan also. And a lot of our members and committee members, past president, past chairman, they contribute that might. So beyond their capacities also out of fashion also. I think it may be few lakhs. But one good thing that we could able to do is in every tenure of every chairman, we used to save some money during his incumbency and put it in the fixed bank. Like that, the fixed bank accounts grow with interest, and ultimately you could able to do this great building. That is none of the state center having a building like ours in India for Institute of Engineers. That is not my word. Every president who visits says that the best infrastructure facility is available for our Telangana State Center. We all feel proud, and everybody's contribution is there, and we feel proud of it. It is unique in the country having such a high-scale infrastructure, and the team of IEA Telangana State Center led by G. Zameswara garu, Chairman and Director SK, T. Anjay garu, Secretary, Executive Committee members, Council members Sudhakar, Brahmareddy garu, all deserve compliments for the successful function of the prestigious Telangana State Center, and also the past presidents, IEI hailing from Hyderabad, past chairman, past secretaries, past committee members of the State Center are supporting the TSI by their valuable advice, guidance, and care contributions. We feel proud what our State Center is there because of contributions, and is an effort of long-term effort over about 80 about nearly about from 90 years onwards. And even last year also, that centenary celebrations was initiated by our present body, by Rameshwara garu. The Chief Minister also visited our new building complex. Now the culmination is taking place on 14 September. So these are great efforts of all these people who are contributing. More, we feel proud that we are celebrating the State Center is celebrating the centenary of IEA headquarters scale. We are celebrating this one. So I congratulate one and all uh, for these efforts for the present growth of the State Center. And I congratulate for the organizing these grand celebrations of Royal Charter. That is, cannot forget that Royal Charter 5th, 9th of September is the Royal Chapter Day that was declared by Council. That is first is started with 1935. And the Royal Charter is the greatest that recognition by the British Privy Council. At that time, these governments are not there to give any registration, recognition, and all those things. And I must be very thankful for chosen me to speak a few words of what I know about the Institute of Engineers with my association for giving me opportunity to deliver this address and be a part of this one. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, we are inaugural centenary celebration. We started on 13th September, sir. And that day we requested our chief guest, Chief Minister, Honorable KCR, but because of assembly, he could not happen to visit and participate our program. And Vinod Kumar, the chairman and the planning board commission, he is as a chief guest is attended, and also our president Gunaraja also attended for the inaugural function centenary celebration. Now we are culminating on 13th, means this month only, sir. We think on today is 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th is 5 p.m. We are conducting, sir. For that, we are requested the KT Ramarao, sir. KT Ramarao is the chief guest, and guest of honor is Prashant Reddy. Prashant Reddy, the Minister R&D. Both are coming on 5 p.m. on same webinar we are conducting, sir. And 15th September again we are it's engineering day. That day also we are requested chief guest Somesh Kumar, chief secretary, and Naveen Mittal is our member. We requested Naveen Mittal also, sir. And one, I am requesting all committee members and past chairman and honored secretary. Some of their memories still we are not received because we want to print a booklet, the 100-year celebration culmination year, sir. I am requesting to give their memories during their period, what they have exactly contributed for the institution of engineers in their period. For example, Shankar Prasad is not given, Nagaraj and Krishnamurthy and Jambul Reddy, Venkateshwar Rao, Subbi Reddy and Venkat Subbaya. Still we are not received, sir. Some of our chairmen also not received. Once again, I am requesting, please pass on this message to knowns or anybody or nearby them. Please give as early as possible so that we will release the book on 13th September. With these few words, once again, really we are thankful to our ISN Raj Garu. During the ISN Raj period only on the Telangana State Center, first Sir is the chairman. I am the honored secretary. I have taken charge 28th August 2016, sir. And afterwards, I become honored secretary, and our chairman is Dr. Dr. Satyanarayana Garu. Now, Anjay Sav and myself, we are looking to, I am chairman, Anjay is honored secretary, sir. Really, we are very thankful to all of you, sir. Please attend for the centenary culmination year, sir. And also, Engineering Day on 15th September, sir. These few words, once again, I request all of you, please attend, sir. Thank you. Now, I am requesting Engineer T. Anjaya. Sir, anybody, sir, our now GL Rao sir is there and Satyanarayana sir also there, sir. Now we are having the time because of now is all
sir. Namaskaram, sir.
Our president, past president, Sri GL Rao Sahab also here. And during this foundation, this is Royal Charter Day. Please give the 2 words, sir. You want to tell, you can say, sir.
Well, unmute చేయాలి sir. GL Rao.
Unmute చేసుకున్నాను. I think I have heard all Dr. Saab's lectures, Satyanarayana, ISN Raju lecture. See, the internet problem is there now and then. I am getting disconnected. But anyway, he has given a wonderful lecture about the Royal Charter and about the constitution of the institution of engineers, and he has highlighted everything what is going on in our institution. Of course, because every one of us are members, we know, but people who have held some positions, they know the intricacies of the institution. So he has very broadly gave the details. And anyway, thank you all. In fact, many times I am not able to participate because of so many other problems. Anyway, but today being Royal Charter Day, I remember, I think one of the Royal Charter Days lecture, I was also there.
So, yes, sir. 2017 you have, 2018 you have, sir.
I think that was the first time we started the Royal Charter Day.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, thank you very much. I think I'll be trying to participate regularly whenever is possible.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, Venkatramaya Garu has telephoned to me and said, why don't you unmute your video also so that we can see your face? Because this is one opportunity where we can
Good evening, sir.
All the people. Good evening, good evening. We can meet all the people. That's
Good evening, sir. This is Dr. Raman Naik.
Yeah. I've seen Dr. Raman Naik wherever he is there.
Hello?
Always.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, why not? I'm hearing.
We are very, sir. We have been to Ramagundam State Center opening Honorable Chairman Dr. Raju Garu and Kumarji. Thanks to Dr. ISN Raju Garu for this archer. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now,
Thank
sir,
you.
Satyanarayana sir, please, Dr. S. Satyanarayana.
Satyanarayana విన్నదా?
వినిపిస్తుంది రత్నం.
Conversation.
Sir, good evening to every one of you.
అరే అన్మ్యూట్ అయింది రత్నం సార్ది. సార్ మీది అన్మ్యూట్ అయింది.
Sir, good evening to every one of you.
Yes, sir.
Sir, our past chairman Satyanarayana has given very clear details about our Royal Charter Day. Though many people are aware of this Royal Charter and its rules and regulations, probably it's very much useful for the young committee members who are, day by day taking interest and, taking part in the activities of our institute. I think this is very much useful for this people. And similarly, probably we may also have to, about rules and regulations also. In the first time, Rameswara Gari has organized this training program for the new committee members about the rules and regulations. But most of the people being new, probably they would have forgotten and probably they course of time, it is to be, once again, it is to be organized so that, these people will be aware what is restriction of business and what are the ethics we have to follow and, how we have to behave in the committee meetings. All the things are very much required. So that is one thing. And now the Royal Charter, I think many people are telling this Royal Charter is no more valid. I don't know how far it is correct. So if that is the case, probably we have to convert it as parliament. Maybe it is to be taken into the government and do something further so that the recognition will sustain and we can do something for this great issue. Thank you very much for GL Rao, particularly GL Rao and Sudhakar garu. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
So GL Rao sir maatlantra Ratnam sir kivu. Ratnam GL Rao sir.
Yes,
Ratnam.
Yes,
Sir, me unmute cheskondi sir.
Yeah. I'm doing it. It's okay now? You are
Yes,
able
sir.
to hear?
Yes, sir.
See, somebody said it's not necessary to get again an act because it's Act of Parliament that they said our legal luminaries in the beginning days. But I heard Sri Lanka also has got Royal Charter. They have gone and got an act. That's the problem which we are facing now. Had we taken it up at that time, ours would have been a body with an act, Engineers Act and all that. So Royal Charter, the legal luminaries are saying it's an Act of Parliament and there is no necessity to go to the Parliament again. That's the information which I have. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So Sudhakar sir, please, you also say a few words because of the Royal Charter. This is our meeting.
Thank you, sir. And good evening to all. I have nothing to say because ISN Raju has not left a single point of the charter. He explained the rights of the members, how the council will act, what is the presidential position. The Royal Charter has given in those days, nearly 100 years back, the position how to be the institution among the people. I thank ISN Raju, GL Rao Garu, Satyanarayana Garu, and all, one and all, including Chairman Rameshwar Rao, and take leave.
Thank you, Sudhakar sir. Now I am requesting our Honored Secretary Engineer T. Anjaya, please propose vote of thanks. Over to Anjaya.
Good evening to all, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Audible. ISN Rao Garu Bandai.
Respected Chief Guest, ISN Raj Garu, dignitaries on the webinar, distinguished guests, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to perform the pleasant duty of proposing vote of thanks. At the outset, on behalf of Ministry of Engineers, India, Telangana State Center, I convey our sincere and profound thanks to Dr. I. Satyanarayana Garu, immediate past chairman IEITSC, for making it convenient to grace the Royal Charter Day celebration in spite of his busy schedule and for his able advice. Sri ISN Raj Garu has taken Sir, ISN Raj Garu has taken a lot of pains to explain in detail about our institution and other things, very in detail and lucid manner. Thank you, Raju. You nicely explained about Royal Charter. I convey our thanks to past Chairman G. Sudhakar Garu and past Chairman S. Satyanarayana Garu and G.L. Rao Garu and other committee members, other chairmen, secretaries, or Ramanujachar Garu, everybody. If I missed anybody, please excuse me for not mentioning. Once again, I thank one and all, sir, for making me once a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Anjay sir. Now we will close by Janagana Mana sir, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय